Welcome to Taiwanica. If you're looking for a podcast that is fun, deep, and insightful about the cultures in Taiwan and the USA, you're in the right place. This power couple tells real-life stories and cold hard facts while bringing you chill vibes, funny jokes, and special points of view that you can't find anywhere else. Now, your hosts, Anita and Eric.
This is episode 33, talking about Turkey Day. Gobble, 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 everybody! Welcome to Taiwanica, where we use our differences to unite us. In today's episode, we will be talking about the American traditional holiday, which is Thanksgiving. We'll be talking about the food, what do we do in America to celebrate Thanksgiving, what are the fun parts, and what are the weird parts. Hello everybody, I am Anita, one of the hosts on Taiwanica. I'm also a very awesome tutor and amazing talker and a private life coach helping women especially to build a healthy relationship. And here join us is our another host, Eric.
Thanks for the great intro, Anita.
You're welcome.
What's up, everybody? My name is Eric, your other host here on Taiwanica. Also a super duper amazing teacher on Amazing Talker. And also a career and emotion coach for life coaching. So we are very happy to have you on this special edition. This one I think Anita is very excited about.
I mean, yeah.
Just a little gobble about. And
Gobble, gobble, turkeys!
yeah, so Anita, it's your second Thanksgiving, right?
Second. Yeah.
Yeah, and so last year she got to experience a lot of very new culture shocks, maybe some things that she saw on TV, but finally got to experience in real life, isn't that right?
Yeah, like last year, I moved here around October, so I experienced very first Americans like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and everything. So everything for me is like, oh my God, this is so much fun! I saw this on TV. I'm finally doing it. And after 1 year, like this year, then that everything synced in.
Yeah.
I started to see something that I didn't see last year, especially Thanksgiving. Like Halloween's still pretty fun. You know, you go out dressed up, it's pretty fun. But Thanksgiving, I have a different perspective.
Oh, very
about
interesting.
Thanksgiving.
Well, we'll definitely love to hear more about that in a minute. But yeah, it's just an interesting idea that, you know, each time you experience a holiday, it kind of gives you that different angle on something that you get shocked about one time, and then the second time you're like, oh, maybe I don't really like this.
Yeah.
Or maybe I really like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very interesting. So just to give a quick basic rundown of what Thanksgiving is for everybody, it's a holiday for showing our gratitude to everyone in our close family. So generally it's very similar to, you know, there's a lot of holidays in every country. In Taiwan, there's going to be one that everyone gets together for a holiday, like Chinese New Year, right? And there's a part of Chinese New Year where everyone kind of gathers at the hometown to meet for a quick moment, right?
Yeah. And yeah, like to be honest, like Thanksgiving reminds everybody's like Christmas is like Taiwan's Lunar New Year, which is Chinese New Year. But for me, it's like Thanksgiving reminds me more of Taiwan's Chinese New Year.
I completely agree.
Right.
You know, eating food, talking with people, drinking, and just reminiscing on past events. You know, it's not really about gift giving or surprises or eating lots of sweets. You know, and so I completely agree. If you wanted to really compare Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year with any holiday in the USA, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. So in Thanksgiving time, originally it was an event to gather people together to show our thanks and then eat a big meal. And then that's pretty much it. But nowadays, it's pretty much the same thing, more or less, but it's kind of more focused on just getting together with the general family or those relatives that you usually don't see. And then you would, say something nice to them and walk away from the experience. But one of the things that makes Thanksgiving so special that everyone knows about is turkey. Generally in the USA, we don't eat turkey for most meals. I know like in Taiwan, there's 火鸡饭, so you can get like turkey rice, especially in Jiayi. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. That's Eric's favorite food.
In Jiayi. It's really good. But in USA, turkey is really just a Thanksgiving thing. I mean, yeah, some people eat it every now and then.
Really?
But it's kind of like a deli meat. So if you want to go to like a Subway or something like that, then there will be... that was not an advertisement for Subway, but it's just a
Like it looks
food.
like ham.
Kind of like a sliced ham, but it's white instead, and so that's turkey. But most of the time everyone's like, okay, we have to have a turkey for Thanksgiving. It's part of the custom. And so actually in the United States specifically, I'm not sure about other English speaking countries, but there's a really funny situation, and that is the right before Thanksgiving, the United States president will have a turkey come to the White House, a live turkey, and he will bless that turkey, saying that you are
A beautiful turkey.
you are like the only turkey that will live during Thanksgiving. So like they bless you. You do not have to die today. I'm serious.
How do they select the turkey?
I don't know how they select it, but it's just
That's so funny.
It's just basically they will pick one. I forget which president started this tradition, but basically every Thanksgiving to kick it off.
That is so funny.
Yeah, the president will bless a turkey. Says, "I deem you the turkey of Thanksgiving. You do not
Who
need to die."
survived
Yes,
Thanksgiving.
the turkey slaughter. And so that's one big thing. Another really fun thing that every American knows about is in the morning on the East Coast in New York, there will always be a very fun event, unless it's raining, of course. But that is a parade, Thanksgiving parade. Generally, this day it isn't rainy, and so lots of people will go out and be on these giant floats. And if you're not sure what a float is, it's just basically a giant... No. The float itself is a platform that moves like a car on the street, and then there will be people standing around on top of it and doing either a little like show or just waving their hands, stuff like this. And so it's a really fun little activity that everyone loves to watch, especially when I was a kid. That was like the thing to do. Your mom would be like, "Hey, the parade's on. Let's watch it really quick." And then you see these floats floating by, and then you would see, like Anita just said, the balloons. And
I love the balloons.
so Anita saw it last year.
So cute.
Yeah. What was a balloon that you remember?
A lot. Like baby balls.
Oh, baby
it's not
balls?
a baby size anymore. It's like giant baby.
Yeah. So tell us about the
balls.
balloons a little bit.
So basically, there will be like different characters, right? Like Disney characters or some very traditional American cartoon characters.
Yeah, like Charlie Brown or
Charlie
Snoopy.
Brown, Snoopy, and the Gobble Gobble. The
Gobble Gobble.
not the Gobble Gobble.
Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, the Woody Woodpecker. Yeah,
There's a lot of them. A lot of the traditional ones. Yeah.
I love, my favorite is Disney, definitely. Like a Disney character, like Mickey
Mouse.
They are so big. And you're just like, oh my God.
So when she says it's a balloon, it's basically like the same size of a hot air balloon. Okay, so they're huge, and people below are carrying part of it, and there's like 5 or 6 people trying to make sure this balloon doesn't fly away, and they're holding it down while they walk on the street. It's a very special event that you don't see for any other holiday, and so everyone loves watching that parade.
That was fun.
Yeah. So that's definitely one of the fun things that you probably have experienced, right, Anita, as a foreigner experiencing Thanksgiving. What would you say is like one of the cons?
The food.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but
Just drop a bomb right there. Turkey bomb. Gobble.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but just I think this holiday is more the meaning more than the feast, you know. And this is difference between the Thanksgiving and Taiwan's Chinese New Year. For us, of course, the meaning is like everybody gets sit down, eat the meal together. But every dish has the meaning, you know, like in Taiwan, like the radish cake or chicken or fish has meaning, and usually they have flavor. But here, just to eat turkey because it's Thanksgiving Day, and there are some, like, you guys have the set meal, right? Like the cranberry and gravy, cranberry sauce and gravy.
And potatoes.
Those are great, but their combination is the one that I don't get, which is, you know, turkey is the roast turkey, right? Just without any special flavor.
Right.
It's just turkey meat. But you guys put cranberry sauce, which is sweet, on the turkey.
Yeah.
And gravy is fine, just not my personal favorite. Gravy is like you guys use flour and with the chopped turkey organs mixed together like a sauce.
You got it.
That just, for me, just doesn't taste good. Or
Okay.
doesn't taste, you know, I just don't like it. But and another thing is, you know, the stuffing inside turkeys.
Yep.
You guys will put things inside
Like
turkeys.
rice, usually rice, and then some small pieces of bread.
Yes, but you guys also put apples in the rice.
Oh, yes, that's true.
I was like, why do you guys do this? Those food are great separately, you know. But it's fun to see, like, the dining table has so many different colors. We have red, we have gravies, grayish, and we have brown, we have green beans, and there's a lot of different colors on the table. It's fun. It's fun to have the meal like that. And also, I like the dessert and the special drink that we had every Thanksgiving. It's like the apple cider drink.
Sparkling apple cider.
Sparkling apple cider.
It's
It's
kind of
really
like
good.
champagne, but apple version.
Ooh, it's so good. And the cheesecake.
Ah, yes.
I love it.
It's
I just-
so big.
Yeah, they make it so big and put into. I think your sister usually make it like the day before and then put into the freezer, and the next day when it's after Thanksgiving meal, you just have like a piece of it. You're just like, ooh,
Yes.
so good.
Yes, but this year we did not have cheesecake, did we?
We did not. We make something special.
Yes, we did. We made some good old-fashioned pineapple cake, 凤梨酥,
Yay!
for everyone to eat.
People loved it.
Yes, that surprisingly everyone really enjoyed our dessert.
Yeah, even though I don't think we nailed the level of the regular
Yeah, so
pineapple cake in Taiwan, but
No.
people still like, oh my god, this is so good.
you know, on the average of Taiwan, maybe we got like a 6 out of 10, but
Probably.
everyone seemed to enjoy it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. So, oh, by the way, Eric, the host here, he really loves pineapple cake. So if you want to send Eric some pineapple cake.
He is the one said he can eat pineapple cake for every meal for the rest of his life.
Yep, and I
I'm
still
not-
believe it.
He's not lying. He can finish a box within a day.
Oh yeah, they're just so good. I love 凤梨酥.
He's just like, you can watch him like eating the pineapple cake, like, you know, like a bear eating something really, really small.
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
it's just so delicious. I'll just destroy it. Be careful. If you ever give me a box of that, I'll disappear for an hour. Just nom nom nom.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
So
Anyways.
speaking about crazy food and during holidays
Yeah.
and Thanksgiving and of course USA, we love to go extreme. So you probably thought a big turkey was already pretty extreme. Like everyone's trying to destroy this giant bird together.
Seriously.
It's a huge bird if you really think about it. Huge. But we, of course, take it to another level in some parts of the USA. And some of those ways are probably things that you could imagine, but I'm going to blow your mind right now.
Here we go.
First one is sometimes a turkey is just not enough. So some people really want to have more. So a turkey on the inside is pretty hollow. There's not a lot in there. That's why we usually put stuffing in it, like rice or like Anita said, apples, which she thinks is strange, but I think they taste delicious. But there's a whole other level in some parts of the USA that they like to make this thing called a turducken.
Oh my God.
Okay, so if you listen to the name closely, turducken, you can hear that there are
another animal.
Yeah, there's another animal in between this turkey, and it's a duck. But now, the thing is, though, is that duck doesn't end with turducken. What is this un?
Oh my God, is another thing?
There's
another thing?
another bird.
What is it?
It's a chicken.
Oh my God. How
So
did you do
turkey,
that?
duck, chicken. In other words, turducken is a thing that people create to have an even more extravagant Thanksgiving. So basically, you're eating 3 birds at once. What they do is that they have the turkey, then they get a duck, and they try to stuff the chicken inside the duck.
Oh my God.
And then they eat them all at the same time.
That's great.
Apparently, it's delicious. I've never tried it. Then that if you think that's crazy, that's actually the least of the crazy that I'm about to tell you. So the more crazy, I would say the most crazy, honestly.
The craziest.
The craziest. The craziest.
Here we go.
Is that in some places people really love, fried chicken, right? They love fried chicken.
Please
but,
don't say it.
But those people really want to have some deep fried turkey.
How did you fry the turkey? It's really big.
It's really big. So you need a lot of oil, right? And so some people are smart and will take a giant barrel of oil and get it really hot and then dip their turkey into this oil outside.
It's not very convincing because you say they wanted to deep fry the turkey and then you say they are smart. It doesn't.
Listen to the story and you'll find out what's going to happen next. So that's the smart people. They will take their oil outside of their house to deep fry this turkey.
Oh
now,
my
the
God.
dumb people
here we go.
will
Jeez.
say, let's fry the turkey inside the house. And you know what happens to their house? It burns down.
Are you serious?
There's been so many people on Thanksgiving that have had their houses burned down because they tried to deep fry a turkey inside their house. Isn't that crazy? Because if it falls over, what's going to happen? You got oil, hot boiling oil that can catch on fire everywhere. So yeah, it's so hard. Yes, exactly. It's pretty insane. Yes. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, so that's definitely one of the crazy things that happens on Thanksgiving in the USA. Another thing is, when we eat on Thanksgiving, there's just so much freaking food. And so we just have so much leftovers.
And you told me that amazing fact about turkey. But not amazing, sorry, shocking.
It's amazing.
No, it's shocking.
Okay.
That you say the turkey have something in it and will make you feel super tired afterwards.
Yes, so there's a chemical inside of turkey that makes you sleepy.
Oh my God. So you basically just eat lots and lots and lots of food and pass out.
Yeah, so on Thanksgiving Day, a lot of people say turkey makes you feel like you're like in a coma because it just, after you eat so much of it, you're just out.
Yeah,
just
literally, yeah. So, I mean, I like it. What I'm saying is the weather. I think that some holidays happen for a reason because right now, like, that weather is really, really cold. So when your body doing that, it's actually feels really good.
Oh yeah, it feels great.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's why Thanksgiving is perfect when it is, because it's just that time where all the food has been harvested. We have an abundance for winter, and so it's really cold. Let's get fat so that the winter is more tolerable.
Yeah, seriously.
That's basically what it's all about.
Yeah.
But yeah, making the food is just so stressful. I mean, it causes so many fights in the family.
Just like Taiwan's Chinese New Year, every year we would just have fights.
Yeah, but the thing about Thanksgiving, I think it's just a little bit different from Taiwan, is that usually in Taiwan, you'll make the food, each person will make the food at their home, like their own individual home, and bring it to the place. You know, and in Thanksgiving in the USA, it can be like that. But if you have a really close family, then you're going to all try to cook in the same kitchen. And it is always
Chaotic.
a disaster because everyone's just mad at each other. They want space.
You're
because
on my way.
Yeah.
This is not the right way to make gravy.
Yes, and we judge each other's dishes. I'm just like, why are we doing this? You're making
it's not
yours.
Thanksgiving.
Right. It's more like hate-giving. Exactly. And it's just like, I don't understand why we're so stressed in the kitchen. We're supposed to have fun, but yeah, every time, like for me, my sister, God bless her, she's a wonderful person, but she really gets super intense when she's in the kitchen during
I think
Thanksgiving.
all women are like that.
I don't know what it is. They asked me to make something. I'm patient. I'm just doing it. And then if I'm doing it wrong, it's like the end of the world.
And
like, what are you doing? I'm just mixing. No, you're not. You're mixing it the wrong way. You gotta turn left. Don't turn right. I'm just like, okay, I'm sorry.
I think for me it's fine because I feel like I'm the foreigners. I don't know anything, so I'll just sit there. I'm just drinking.
Anita's just having a great time.
Yeah, because you guys told me to, I'm just like drinking and just like watching.
Drinking sparkling apple cider
Yeah.
and just like laughing
Eating,
at me
like,
while
the whole time.
I'm being yelled at by everyone in the kitchen. Even though I'm the one that's technically doing the best in the kitchen, everyone's yelling at me. So I'm just like, whatever.
You're too good. Be bad.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So,
Anyways, it's fun.
Yeah, and so this is probably one of the things that I think you'd like the most, right, Anita, is what happens the day after Thanksgiving?
I mean, it's the day itself. It's not like the best day for me. It's like I know something better is coming.
Oh,
which is Christmas.
yes.
For me, Christmas is like full of joy and fun. So I love Christmas. So here come. I think right now it's worldwide, like the Black Friday sales, like huge sales.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Because a lot of Taiwanese people probably don't know, which is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is always on Thursday.
Right, the fourth Thursday
of
November.
Yes, thank you so much, Eric. Yeah. And so the next day will be Friday. So after Thanksgiving, people are starting to get ready for Christmas.
Yep.
So what about Christmas? We're giving gifts.
Yep.
So that's when you guys have this Black Friday sales, right? So it's like really fun. Everywhere you go, doesn't matter what you buy, makeup, clothes, TV, video game, cars, if you can. Everything has like huge sales.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's like,
it's quote unquote huge sales.
yeah.
But usually,
It really is not.
Yes, it's just, we don't need to get into that, but
It's just like a tradition, it becomes like a thing.
it's a tradition to go buy something. It's like
You just have to.
it's like if you don't buy something on Black Friday, you're missing out. You're not.
You don't
part
have that Friday.
Yeah, you're not part of the group. Like at the next week, you're like, oh, what did you buy on Black Friday? I didn't buy anything. Oh, you think you're better than us?
You guys do that? Jeez.
I don't know, but it just seems like that kind
Just
of
like a thing,
Yeah.
Just like every time, and it reminds me of one thing. Every time when it's Chinese New Year, everybody needs to buy lottery. Or like gua gua le in Taiwan. It's like even though you don't have that habit, but that day you just have to go buy something.
But
like
that is
that.
actually a habit.
So-
Isn't that funny? Anyways. But yeah, it's a very interesting, tradition. And, experiencing these kind of holidays is just eye-opening to the idea that if you were to come to the USA and never have experienced Thanksgiving yourself, definitely give it a try because it's going to give you, like Anita did on her first year, just a nice culture shock.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing, you learn a little things about another country, you learn about like what kind of things bring people together, and it's just another beautiful moment of life, right, honey?
Yeah. And for me, it's more like that atmosphere. I really like that. Even though people have like arguments when they're cooking, especially cooking, but it's like all part of this holiday. Afterwards, you guys calm down, enjoy the meal. It's just like, what are we fighting about?
Exactly. It's like it disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like really fun and just very warming. I would say heartwarming holiday.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed another Thanksgiving. We hope that you all learned something about this holiday today.
Yeah.
Is there any other comments that you would like to add to this episode?
I think hen turkeys are really cute.
Hand turkeys. What are hand turkeys?
Basically, you use your hand, put it on the piece of paper, and you trace your hand, and you can make it a turkey.
Oh, because it kind of looks like a turkey, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
your hand, like the big thumb is the head of the turkey, and the rest of it is the
feathers.
other feathers. Oh, the other feathers.
Yeah, because the back of the turkey has lots of feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You should
It's
try
fun.
it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really fun little thing. We can share a little YouTube video for you to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fun.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I guess that's goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, make sure to follow us on Instagram and also check out our buymeacoffee.com/Taiwanica if you want to hear some really funny and insightful episodes. Anita is kissing her microphone right now, so it's time to say goodbye. All right, thank you, everybody.
We love you. See you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Taiwanica. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Thanks again for listening, and we'll catch you in the next episode.